Hello Zimbabwe, like I said, it's me, Mack from Zimbo Music. Today in the studio, I've got my main man, Latrahn. Latrahn, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Excellent. Look, Latrahn, we'll just jump right into it. Maybe you could just tell us a bit about yourself, when you started listening to music, how you grew up, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll start off by giving you my government name.
Alright, yes, what's your
I'm
government?
Zimbo Trusted House.
Okay.
I was born here in Bulawayo. I did my schooling here in Bulawayo.
Alright.
And then, well, I started rapping in 2013.
Okay.
I was more of a dancer.
Okay, you're more of a dancer, you're into the dancing aspect, not the mic side. Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So I came into the scene in 2013. I worked on a track called Lost in Life with Busy Raps.
Alright.
Shot a video with Andy Carter. Yeah. I've been pushing ever since.
You've been pushing ever since. Alright. And then your main inspirations when you started, when you're coming out, who really inspired you?
Kendrick Lamar. I listened to a lot of Kendrick.
A lot of Kendrick Lamar. And then maybe on the local scene, was there any inspiration or no? Most of your inspiration came from
well, in the continent, I'll say AKA.
Alright, yeah, well, that's fine. Like I said, you said you shot a video, Lost in Life, with the Andy Carter crew. Then, of course, you had the Zimbo Nice as well.
That I dropped last year.
Yes, that you dropped last year. Anything for this year? What you got planned for this year? What are you working on?
This year, I've got a lot of projects I'm working on. Right now, I'm putting out a single called Applause.
Okay.
That's my first solo single.
It's your first solo single.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'm doing a track with Busy Raps. It's an EDM track. It's a different genre. It's not hip hop.
Alright. When are these traps dropping? Like sometime. There's no set release date.
No set release date, but we're working.
You're working on it. And any videos?
Well, videos this year I'm trying to put on a lot.
You're trying to put
I'll
on
try my best to put on a lot.
How many videos are you looking at this year?
For this year, I'd say for this quarter, I think about two. About two videos.
Right. So the very first track you did was Lost in Life.
Lost in Life. Yeah.
Alright. And then you weren't part of a crew. You did speak about the dancing thing. What was the name of the dancing crew?
I was with Rebirth from 2010 till last year.
Okay. And then you said, no, look, guys, I want to kind of like, branch out.
No, I didn't branch out from the dancing. I just
let me do my own projects as an artist.
As an artist, yes, and went on to.
So you can always go back to Rebirth. You're still active in the dancing scene, or
I'm still active in the dancing scene, but with a different crew now.
Oh, with a different crew. You left
Rebirth lanes, yeah.
Alright, who are you with now?
I'm on Break Equation.
Okay, no, that's good. Like I said, I'm just surprised that you started off as a dancer and then you went into the music thing. But no, it's good. Like I said, I do know, of course, Lost in Life did quite well. It was well received on the website as well. People seemed to buy into it, and then of course, when the Zimbo Nice came, then there was the remix as well. Eh?
Yes.
All right. So Applause. Who features on Applause? Or is it just you? Just you solo track. Then is there a remix project? Maybe you'll throw some horns on it. What are you thinking? Yeah.
Well, for now, no.
For now, you just want to. So the release date for Applause, but the track it's almost complete.
It's almost complete, yeah.
Just needs to be mastered maybe, and then.
Yeah, it's almost complete. I'd say I'll drop it maybe in April.
You drop it in April. Why April? You don't want it to be like a little Valentine's special or something?
Well, for now, I'll be working on features with other artists.
Okay.
But as for my projects, I just think I'll drop them later on.
So which features are you working on currently? What are you working on?
Currently, I'm working with Busy Raps. Yeah. And then there's a few artists from Togo that I'm going to be working with. Producers.
No, that's good. Like I said, at least you're really pushing. No, that's quite good. And shows, what shows can people expect from you this year? What's going on with that as well?
Well, this year,
you're hoping to be extremely busy, hoping to be out there.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a slot live at least. I'm trying to push for that.
Alright. You've engaged them as well, at least, or your management will do that?
I think my management will do that, yeah.
Right. And then the name Latrahn, how did it come about?
It's a mixture of
your name.
My name is exactly.
I say it's a mixture of your names put together. Okay, the Tristan and the Lens. Alright. That's how the name Latrahn came about. I thought maybe it was the name that came up when you're growing up. Or, when you're growing at home. At home they have these names that they throw, and then maybe you kind of like remixed it. Alright, no, that's fine. And then which record label are you signed to? Are you signed to a record label?
Well, no. I would say I'm signed to a record label, but I was with Hardman on it too.
You were with Hardman too, right? They approached you. How we approached them?
We just met up like at a show, and yeah.
So what do? They handle the business aspect. Do they look for gigs, or they just really do the recording?
They just do like
the mastering.
Mastering.
Like the beats, do they do the beats as well?
Yes,
like the in-house producers, alright. And then maybe just take us through the process of how you come up with the song. Like I said, is it maybe you're chilling at home, you hear a tune, or you think, let me do a song about this. Just take us through that process.
Well, what I do is I'd get my producer to make me a beat.
Okay, all right. So you hear the beat first, then you try to come up with lyrics that will match the beat.
Yeah,
all right. And which producers have you worked with?
I've worked with a kid with no tag from Hardwood 92, Young Slicker, Hardwood 92, and yeah, that's basically it.
And then on the local scene, who would you want to work with? Who would you say, those guys, they're pushing, I would love to do a track with them?
At the moment, I'd say Junior Brown and Tim Time.
And yeah, of course, I think he's coming.
Yeah,
he's coming
this
now.
week,
Yeah, he's coming. But yeah, like I said, of course, he's also been pushing. And any local cats, or maybe it's just, Harare guys, no one locally here in Peru who say, maybe this dude, or maybe that dude, or because they're your peers, I guess. You guys, of course, are all colleagues, you're all striving for the same thing and stuff.
Well, at the moment, I just said Junior Brown.
That's good. And you said you listen to a lot of Kendrick Lamar. Anyone else besides Kendrick Lamar?
Well, there's Drake. Yeah, Drake.
Drake is
bars. Yeah. And then there's Lil Wayne at times.
Yeah, of course.
At times.
What I know is about that saga as well with him and Birdman going back and forth. It seems like there's a massive fallout and stuff. But yeah, of course, Drake has always been a bit consistent and stuff. And I think, probably looking at your style, your genre, even your image, we can see a bit of Kendrick, we can see a bit of Drake as your influences as well. Just tell us a bit about your family. Are they supportive? Do they support what you're doing? Do they support the movement?
At first, they didn't understand.
They didn't understand. Which is normally the case. They always like, get a real job.
This is not going to get you paid.
Yes, get a real job. Leave what you're doing. But now at least they've come around.
Yeah, well, they've seen
a bit of, they've seen a bit. They like what they see. Because I think it's always important. I think that is the greatest challenge. That if your family isn't in your corner, it just makes the road to success longer.
Exactly.
That's true. So your moms, pops, your brothers, they're all on board?
Well, my mom's on board.
Okay.
She still comes to terms with the idea of me being...
Well, I can imagine. You always have different aspirations for your kids.
Exactly.
And I don't think being an artist or being a dancer is one of them. You say, no, you'll be a lawyer, you'll be a doctor, you'll be a businessman. You never really say, I want you to go up and be the next Beyonce, the next Drake. And I think it's just the challenge, like I said. I think the greatest challenge, like I said, is the financial aspect, because even here in Zims, people are not really making money from it. And parents, I think, are saying, hey, this guy is messing around with these instruments. You should get a real job or get a degree or get something. So I get where they're going, but this is come on board. No, that's good. Do you have any siblings, brothers, sisters?
I've got a young sister. She's 17. So.
Okay, all right. And
she's supportive. Yeah,
she's supposed to move and stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Well, look, I assume you're the older brother, so it's always difficult. Yeah. So it's difficult to tell your older brother, dude, stop what you're doing. You're wasting time. It's normally the other way around and stuff. Okay, so no, your sister's supposed to move and stuff. All right. And then, like I said, a bit about the upbringing. Which schools did you go to?
I was at Milton High from 2007 till 2010.
Okay.
Then I went to some college and did a few things there as well.
And then how do you support your music career? Like I said, I'm assuming you're not really making money from it. You're still a dollar here, promos here and there. But how then do you support your music? How do you? What are you doing?
Like every other rapper in Zim, we do
you've
have jobs, other jobs.
Okay, you've got small projects or jobs that you're doing.
So basically, I found myself.
All right. No, well, yeah, of course I said. But hopefully, if you can get a sponsor, it then kind of like makes things a bit easier. Have you engaged any sponsors? Has anyone approached you yet? Not as of yet.
Not really. Not music wise, but the
okay, on the other side and stuff. Not the music side. Right. So fine. What would you then say is your greatest challenge when it came to when it comes to making music, or your struggles, you coming up? What was your greatest challenge?
Airplay.
It's just airplay.
Airplay. Yeah.
And what have you approached radio stations? What do they say? What do they do?
Yeah. A few DJs have played my stuff.
Okay. But not at the level you'd want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Not at that national level where it's on the top charts, it's playing every morning, it's playing every day and stuff. Alright, no, that's fine, that's good. And then, are there any success stories, like I said, what would you say that, I did this and, I really felt good about it?
Well, I'd say I've really found my sound.
Okay.
I've established myself.
Alright. And how do you classify your music? Is it hip hop, is it rap?
I wouldn't put myself in a box.
Alright.
I'd just say I'm an artist.
Just an artist. So maybe one day you could come out with some Kasi rap, the next moment you're there with hip hop, you're toasting. Oh, no, that's good. Like, it's good that, of course, you haven't classified yourself and stuff. And then the music scene, you know. How would you describe the music scene? I know the music scene in Harare, it seems a bit different from the music scene in Blue, like I said. How would you describe the music scene here in Blue?
Well, here in Blue, right now, I'd say we're still trying to come up. We're still uprising, but that's what the H-Town cats, they push it.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a lot of shows to look forward to. They've got a lot of...
Well, you know, H-Town, like I said, it's got the numbers, I think it's got the infrastructure, and it's set up, you know, because like I said, you know, to just get a gig or to get a show, I think it's a bit easier. Here, there's more planning involved, and you know, there's so much red tape, get a clearance for this, and I think that's what is stifling it here and stuff. Because, you know, you look at the dancehall genre, you know, it's doing very well in H-Town. But here, there's...
But I say they get quite a huge following here as well.
Does it? Yeah, no, then let's hope, you know, that will knock down certain barriers and stuff. So, fine, where do you see yourself the next 2-3 years? You know, maybe even 5 years. Where do you want to be?
Well, for now, I just want to put myself out there.
Okay. You just want to put the music out there, just
get
the music out there, then maybe go at it. National, then international, you know, maybe like...
Well, this year I want to go national.
Okay. This year definitely going to go national. To get on the national scene and stuff. No, alright, no, that's good. So you said we've got Applause coming up, there's the Zimbo Nice remix.
Yeah.
After Applause...
There's an electronic dance mix that I'm working on.
Okay, electronic dance,
yeah.
Alright, no, that's good. I think
that's
that's
a different genre compared to what I do, but...
How do you think they're going to receive it? How do you feel about the project?
How do I feel about it? Well, I'm quite excited.
And is it you or it's a collective?
No, well, for now, I'll just feature one of my cats because we've been doing a lot together.
Alright,
so
you just
I basically know what he'll deliver and I know what not to deliver.
Yes, so you put him on one of the tracks. And then of course maybe on the social aspect, Love Life, special lady in your life, of course.
Yeah, she's there, but
you know, and she doesn't stress, you know, because you know, I always think it's a challenge, because you know, you see someone on stage and all these girls are screaming, you know. As a female, you could feel a bit like, you know, this guy at any moment, some girl would just scoop him up, you know. So how is she taking it?
Well, right now, she still comes to terms with the fact that the dude is quite popular.
Right. But she's
supporting. She's my number one.
No, that's good. At least she's adjusting to it. I know it's, you know, it's always sticky.
Really,
you know, screaming fans, and then you know you're getting all the attention. Even in town, probably you get all the attention, and she's just standing there. You're like, you know. So I know it can be a bit of a challenge and stuff. So, that's good. How long have you guys been together?
I'll say 3.5 months.
3.5 months? I thought you were going to say 3.5 years, but alright. It's 3.5 months.
I wasn't that type of guy before you, Jim.
Alright, bro. Because I'm thinking from the dancing thing, you know, girls like dancers.
Exactly true.
So I'm sure when you're a dancer, you used to get a lot of attention. But then now you've got the dancing fans, then you've got the hip hop fans. So it's like, you know, double jeopardy and stuff.
I wasn't much of a relationship type of guy.
Alright, and then
something new to me.
She helped you mend your ways. She stopped you from being a player.
Not exactly. Right. No, I wasn't a player before. It's just that I wasn't really into that stuff. Alright. You weren't kind of the stress that comes with relationships.
Yeah, no, relationships are hard. It's true. Relationships are hard, and you know, like I said, you have to. In everything that you do, you always have to think of that other person. You know, you can't say, "I'm going to Mozambique tomorrow." You'll be like, "But you know, you didn't even tell me. You know, aren't you going to ask me?" And so I know what you mean. It's now juggling, you know, your career and then also juggling the relationship at times. It can be a stress, you know, it can be a stress, but no, that's good. I said, all right, let's just go back. Definitely cool. Maybe there's some numbers, social media, people can reach out to you. Maybe people want to do a freestyle. Maybe they want to know where they can get your music. Maybe you could just tell them where they can find your music.
Well, my stuff is all on SoundCloud. Okay. I always tweet a lot, so they can follow me on Twitter at Latrahn, or they can check my Facebook page, Latrahn, as well. Yeah, that's where they can reach me.
That's where they can reach you as well. And you're open to features. You're open to.
Yeah, I am open to features, but it depends on the cat. You know?
All right, you'd want to say, okay, maybe I can hear the beat, and maybe I can see what's the track about, where the track's going. But do you charge for features? Because I'm told, like, some guys in age, you say, look, you know, I've got my man, I want to put on my track. We're like, no. We charge 250 for a feature. And I'm like, you charge 250 for a feature? I worry about that,
People should respect the art. It's a business. So definitely.
All well and good, but yeah, don't you think 250 is like, I think it's like an arm and a leg, Because what guarantees do we have that, the tracks, I know fine, we'll say Stunner Fiji Latrahn, and goes, definitely, that's going to be a big track, but, at the end of the day, I thought, it's each one teach one, that we have to support ourselves, we have to support each other, and support the movement. Like I said, hip-hop is not that big, generally, even in Zims. Yes, you've got those guys in age who are pushing, but, if we put Sungura, we put, dancehall, we put whatever, hip-hop, I think, is probably at the bottom of that scale.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, even as artists, just locally, nationally, we have to support each other to help the movement grow. They're talking about SA last year, hip-hop had a breakout year.
Yeah.
You even see some of those guys are now getting endorsement deals. They're now really being seen on TV. The videos are being played. Because in the past it was always house and kwaito and other stuff, gospel, whatever. So I'm hoping that Zim also will get there. That eventually hip hop will have that breakout year, and then you guys will become national stars and international stars and stuff. But yeah, like I said, it's good. Look, my man, thanks for coming through. It's always a pleasure. Like I said, I don't know whether you also want to give out your digits. Maybe you want to keep them to yourself.
My goal is shoot.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that. If you don't want to give out your digits, let's just leave it at that. But I always say, look, people should respect if it's business.
It's business, exactly.
It's business. Don't be calling me about other things. If it's business, it's business. You can reach it. But if it's not business, let's just leave it at that. So no, look, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for coming to my man. It's always a pleasure. Like I said, I wish you much success. Hopefully, when Applause comes out this year, you are going to upload it on the site.
I will.
Definitely. Yes, please. Your fans, like I said, when we uploaded that Lost in Life video, it got so many views and people really, really liked it. They're like, no, this cat, who's this cat? And I was like, no, this cat is actually from Skies. Because people always say, no, and I was like, no, even look at the video, look at the buildings. Exactly. And people were like, what? And I was like, Blue Air has talent. I'm just hoping that, we all get the rightful dues. I hope we get a platform where we can at least showcase what we're capable of doing, because I think we're as good as the guys in Harare, if not better. But no, like I said, thanks a lot, my man. It's much appreciated, and I wish you much success. I hope that all your dreams come into fruition this year.
Thanks, man.
All right, cheers. Good, nice one.